So after the past few weeks, seeing some of the comments I've received as well as some of the private messages I've received, I wanted to make a little video and share my thoughts on the world of NASCAR right now. So to begin, I'm not here to beg anyone to come back to the sport or condemn someone who has, decided they're not going to watch NASCAR anymore. Any sport's going to take a lot of your time. So if you remove that 3 or 4 hours from your Sunday, that gives you an opportunity to do possibly better things. Go hang out with your friends. Go spend some more time with a hobby. Go, have some conversations with your family. Go make some memories. Have a barbecue or whatever. There's possibly better things, or I say possibly, there probably are better things you could do than sitting watching a race for 4 or 5 hours on a Sunday. So I'm not here to attack any of that or to you go against that, but what I am here to kind of speak out against is just the hate that I see being thrown around. Even for me running this channel, if you're familiar with it, you know that there isn't stuff that's controversial on it. When I go into my interview with drivers or whatever, I'm not trying to get dirt on other owners. It's simply me sitting down with someone who's an up-and-comer, like a Zachary Tinkle, or someone like a Bob Dillner, and getting to look at their stories and getting to share it with you so you learn more about them. Even on my Instagram page, it's just photos of race cars, but I've just been noticing a lot of just hateful comments on those. As well as just little silly videos will just get threats or people telling me to go myself. I try to make it PG, but you can fill that in as you please or whatever. But just silly stuff like that. Nothing political, but it's receiving people just sending these hateful comments. And that's where I have a problem, is when there's people that are just making a comment that, like, man, I like that race car. Or, man, I just love pulling for Dale Jr., Kyle Busch, or whatever. And people are just jumping on them and just threatening them and making it very personal. And that's not right. I remember when I was younger, I come from a place where college football is the biggest sport. And I just didn't really get into college football when I was younger. So being someone who was obsessed with NASCAR, there were times where around my friends, they'd be like, that's really weird. So it's almost like you're wrong for liking that sport. And that's how I see people now, where they're just going out there and they're like, I care about the sport. And they're just being attacked and being told that they're not right or they're not good or whatever because they like the sport. And that's just not right, because for those people, they're watching NASCAR as an escape. They're not sitting there trying to attack you or your politics or whatever. They're just saying they like the sport. And for those people that are doing the attacking, you can sit there and you can stand for equality or whatever. And you can preach all you want to, but if you're beginning and ending, your comment with threats and just all of this abuseful content, no one's going to hear you out. It doesn't matter what you stand for ultimately. If you're just responding with just throwing rocks or just cussing people out, people are not going to hear you out. So, all I'm here is saying is that if you don't like the sport anymore, then that's okay. You can go ahead and move on. Why waste your time in the comment section? I was telling someone the other day that I see people that do that and they say, oh, I hate the sport, I'm never going to be involved with it. And they're commenting more than anyone else on the page. It's like if I sat there and said, I hate McDonald's, I'm never going there again. But every single day, I went to McDonald's 10 times and swung the door open and said, I hate this place, I don't care what y'all are doing, I'm never coming here again. And then slammed the door. No one there is caring. Like, there's better ways I spend that time. I can go get my burger from Wendy's, go get some food from Chick-fil-A or whatever. So, just to recap, I'm not sitting here and attacking anyone who decided that they don't want to be a part of the sport anymore. That's cool. That's your freedom. But don't go and attack just random fans that are just saying that they like the race or that's their favorite driver or whatever, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Usually with these videos, I tell people that if you agreed or disagree, let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'll probably get some very vocal ones from both sides. All I'm saying is just keep it civil. If you want to have a conversation, have that conversation. just leave out the personal threats against myself or the other person out of the beginning and ending of your arguments. So thank you for joining me today, and have a great day.